I am Jennifer Haskell, and I am the Executive Director of the Allen Sports Association. We are a nonprofit youth sports organization that has been in the city of Allen since 1976, so almost 50 years now. We provide youth sports programs for the communities of Allen, Lucas, and Fairview. And every year we have over 17,000 registrations. We also are volunteer based. And so outside of our office staff and like our contracted workers, like our officiating and concessions and things like that, our organization is completely volunteer based. So the coaches, the board members, even our ASA board of directors are all volunteers. At ASA, we have 9 different sports programs: baseball, basketball, cheerleading, football, track, inline hockey, soccer, softball, and more. Our original program that started the organization, I believe, was baseball back in 1976, and we've just grown every year. In the future, we're looking to add new sports like pickleball, maybe. So what drew me to this organization is a sense of community. So it's not about the win-loss column or all the points on the scoreboard. When I first started, my kids were all in the programs, and I was out there at the fields, and the community feel, how it brings everybody together, not just out there teaching the kids, but also giving the adults in the community an opportunity to be leaders, volunteer their time. And a big part of that is we are a smaller community. So these kids that are out there playing together and playing against each other will end up playing for the same high school if they continue on. And so it's all one big team is how I like to look at it. Our mission at ASA is to provide the leadership, structure, and sports programs to prepare kids. And that includes everything from sportsmanship to learning to win and lose gracefully, applying communication skills, teamwork, you name it. Youth sports is such a value because the kids are young, they're learning some of this at school, but when they're outside of school, it's another place for them to also have those values instilled in them and be able to take those values and use them in their real life as they grow. We do put out messaging to the school district through Peachjar Flyer Network. We are all over the city of Allen, and if you drive by Celebration Park on any Saturday during the season, you'll see thousands of soccer players out there. If you come to the Stephen Terrell Recreation Center and walk around the competition gym, you'll see volleyball, basketball, and everywhere else. The baseball fields at Allen Station Park, the football fields at Ford Park, they're everywhere. And it's that sense of community of seeing all of your friends, your family, and people you know all around doing the stuff that they love and having a good time. Another thing that I take pride in at ASA is the fact that we are available to all skill levels. So it doesn't matter if your child has never picked up a soccer ball or a baseball or a football or stepped foot on a court, you can sign them up and they will get placed on a team and they'll learn from the beginning. And then as they progress through ASA, we have avenues in some of our sports programs where they can continue to play even at a higher competitive level. Our baseball program offers competitive, our volleyball program offers a competitive level. Now basketball does, so does softball. So we're trying to preserve the opportunity for the kids that once they get to a certain level, they don't have to leave ASA and go play club sports, but they can stay with us and still continue to develop. I would hope that parents in the community who don't have kids in sports who might be interested, that they could take the time to go out to one of the locations and take a look around and watch what goes on, maybe talk to some people and ask some questions. We have volunteer board members all over the place that would be happy to discuss the opportunities available to your family and the kids. And just check it out and see what it's like, and then choose one of the 9 programs to put your toe in the water and be part of the ASA family.
Hi, I'm Tegan. I play ASA volleyball. My favorite thing about volleyball is like the friendship I use to buid, because I meet a lot of new people, and I think that's really important. And then I feel like volleyball helps with a lot of other sports too, and it just helps me become a better athlete. Volleyball helps with communication because on the court, you have to communicate what's going on, and every player has a special role on the team, and you just have to communicate who's getting what ball and like how everything's going to work out. My favorite position to play on the volleyball team is outside hitter because I get to slam the ball down. How it feels like when I win a game is like an achievement, when I achieved a goal, when I like work on something, and when I win I can be like, oh, I accomplished this goal, now what's a new goal I can accomplish next time. Volleyball helps me in school by like learning like how to make friends and like building those friendships for the years later in life. It never hurts to try something new. If you don't try something new, you never know if you are gonna love it. Something I would say to encourage my teammate is just to focus on the ball and be like in the moment and not worry about what's going on. I had the opportunity to coach kids and help them prepare for like going into the ASA program. And I've got to mentor and coach them. And I've like used my skills to help them from what I learned from the ASA volleyball. They were a lot more comfortable, and you can see them like having more fun than like worrying about like the mistakes they're going to make. And they didn't just learn something, I also learned some stuff myself too from coaching and mentoring. A memorable moment is when we go against the volleyball team and we're like really close, and we like have to go in like a third set and everything. And it like is really intense, and it's a lot of fun. I remember I was like playing and I used my foot to like get the ball up in the air, and then we like got that point, and I was really proud of myself.
My name is Julia Weiner, and I'm a coach for the second grade girls team, the Bumblebees. I'll tell you a little bit about ASA, which is a fantastic organization. I was introduced to ASA through one of their employees, Rachel. She and I served with Leadership Allen together. So I was truly blown away with how passionate Rachel was for youth sports. I grew up playing basketball and volleyball, and I know what it did for me. It was a life-changing experience. I had teammates and sisters, coaches that really came around me, and it was just fantastic. And I just know that based on my own personal experience and others' experiences that I grew up with, youth sports just gives people the opportunity to grow as a person. It gives them an opportunity to play as a team and learn how to work as a team. It gives people the opportunity to build a culture and to learn about winning and losing. And that's what life is all about. You know, it's sometimes you're going to win, sometimes you're going to lose. After school is a really important time, especially for kids whose parents are working. So after school, it's prime time for homework, for doing activities like basketball, or even just projects or like whatever they got going on at school. It's just a really important time, and I know for my kids, it's when they get a nice snack and they get to kind of relax and kind of just debrief for the day. So those moments right after school are just so important. Kids are usually so tired. They just need something to just kind of like calm down and relax right after school, and enrichment opportunities like basketball or like other programs are just wonderful for kids after school and before school. I feel like the way that a community works is people have to volunteer their time. We're all just not going to get paid for everything we do. It is imperative that parents, uncles, aunts, grandparents step up to volunteer our time. That's how we make a community work. That's how young people grow up to be adults that are also giving back. It's just a great ecosystem. They see my daughter and my kids, they see that I'm out here on a Saturday morning or throughout the week practicing, helping take kids home or pick kids up, and they see that and they're inspired by that. What's special about ASA is that there's this opportunity for what they call a draft team, and this is where people sign up their kid, but they don't have a team that they're already a part of. So they can sign their kid up to play, and ASA will put their kid on a team. And I was very nervous about that because I was thinking, well, I don't know any of these players. My daughter doesn't know any of these players. But now we've been together for about 4 seasons, and we have just grown to love each other so much. So I would say that if you want to sign up for any sport and you don't have a team already, your neighborhood, your church, sign up, and you never know the family that you're gonna get from just signing up to be on a draft team. It really has been amazing for my daughter. She's got friends that she loves, and they all have come together. We've done community service projects together. We have projects that we work on together as a team. I've taken it quite seriously to make sure that they understand community service, and all started from just signing up and not knowing anybody.
My name is Rosalie, and I like that when you play soccer, you get to learn with friends and learn new strategies of soccer. And it's really fun to be with friends and family and see how the older kids play. I want to play in school because when I was little, I joined soccer when I was like 3, and I really been loving it since I've been playing. I like to play defense because you get to block the goal and you get to kick really far. If you do play soccer, you just want to have fun, and don't worry about if they get goals or if they have better players than you. Just have fun. It feels good because when you have friends, you can get to know them really easily, and you get to know what they like about soccer the most. Make friends and don't be scared. Just have fun.
Hi, I'm Shannon Carroll. I am the ASA Soccer Commissioner. I'm a volunteer and have been for, almost 15, 16 years. What I love most about ASA is that it's a community-based organization, and it helps bring in all the kids from the community and gives them a really awesome experience on how to play soccer. Maybe for the first time, maybe new to the area, and they're looking to get integrated with making friends and other associations through their schools. And this is a great way to do it. Have fun at the parks, and I just love how we are constantly out there and reaching out to new people. I think some of the skills that we look for to offer to the kids is learning the key of sportsmanship. I mean, it's just getting along with others, learning how to, meet new people and how to work with people. Building a team is never an easy thing to do, but through the culture that we try and nurture here at ASA, we try and inspire people to get together, have fun. Some other things that we're looking for kids to do is, learn to develop through the sport. And we offer tools to our coaches to help them grow as well in what they're doing as a volunteer. And then that helps the kids grow, who then grow to love the sport, who may hopefully go on to play in high school or continue to look for something more competitive, maybe in the college years. ASA has a website, so if you'd like more information, you can go to allensports.org, and there's going to be all sorts of different sports. We, of course, hope that you choose soccer. So you can look there for our registration. Fall registration is actually going to be opening up on May 1st. And again, we take kids as young as 3 years old in our under 4 age groups and go all the way up to under 19. One thing I think people need to take away from Allen Sports Association is that we are here to help serve the community. And by giving kids an outlet to participate in sports, I think is a great way for them to help develop fine motor skills, develop quick decision making, help make their communication skills better. They're going to learn the value of building a team, and obviously we just want them to have fun. There's not a lot out there to do sometimes, but this is a great way to get back out and get engaged.
Hello, my name is Nicholas, and what I like about baseball is it's challenging, and my favorite sport I like to play in baseball is that pitcher, because you get to throw the ball, you get to catch the ball, and you get to throw people out. So I like playing on a team because I have teammates, they actually support me. I have a coach that's really nice. You can throw the ball, you can hit the ball, you can catch the ball. It's just fun all around.
My name is Chris Jones. I'm the head coach of the Pirates 7U team. We've been together this is our 6th season. Most of our kids are still with us. I played I played baseball the way growing up from the time I was 4 until I was 23. Played college ball for 4 years, had a great experience. I learned baseball from my father first, who was highly involved in my development until I was even all the way to the end of my high school years. So I learned a lot about discipline and what it means to be a strong and accountable man through him, and what it's like to win at a high level, and how to handle the winning and the losing, and how to be accountable to my team. Also, what it's like to not be the best player on the team. How do you operate on a team where you may be on the lower half, but you still need to contribute? And so, as a coach, I've tried to take all those lessons and apply them with kids. And like I said, I've been coaching this team for our 6th season, and it's a lot different than coaching or playing with high school and college kids. It's important that they learn how to do their jobs on the field, but they also need to know that they're capable when they continue working at it, because some of my kids learn very fast early and they're continuing to develop, and I need to keep the carrot in front of them still. And they need to know that maybe just because they're successful right now, they need to keep getting better, and they need to keep working hard. And the kids that are struggling, they need to see those little successes, and they need to understand that they're successes. They need to learn that when I fail, I'm learning something. And so I've seen kids who struggled to hit the ball ever, but when they keep going at it and they make contact and get on base, they see that hard work and discipline and encouragement leads to success. We've chosen to stay in ASA because there's a diversity of competition. We've got recreational levels at our age, we've got competitive levels at our age. Whether you're just starting out as a team and you don't know how to play and you're learning to play, or whether you're getting better and you're seeing some success, there's a next step for you. And so in this stage of the game for us, we have some room to grow within the organization, and so that's why we've decided to stay. And we've had a great experience. The staff has been very positive and encouraging. It's been a good environment for us, and we've been thankful for it. I think we've been in at least 11 years now, been involved with ASA, and I'm very thankful for the experience.